सारिचे एवं महाप्रभु श्री जगन्नाथଙ୍କ नारे आमे उच्चारण मध्य करि सारिचे. What a fantastic beginning that has been. Despite an inclement weather outside, the energy, the enthu inside the house should not go down. Because as we take this opportunity to organize the first ever and the first of its kind event and platform by the name National CEO Conclave 2025, it is such a pleasure to see a galaxy of dignitaries, such amazing personalities, some amazing industry leaders who are truly making a difference in their respective fields. And I think we should all thank Team Interview Times for always staying ahead of its competitors, thinking beyond the box. And as I've already mentioned, जे इंटरव्यू टाइम्स केवल निजकू जड़े दायित्व संपन्न मीडिया बा गणमाध्यम अनुष्ठान मध्य सीमित रखी ना सबुबले किछि ना किछि नियारा चिंताधारा ए अनुष्ठान को अन्यमानक ठारू आगे रखिपारिछि एवं सेही चिंताधारारू सृष्टि हुए नेशनल सीईओ कॉन्क्लेव. कारण अनेक समय रे सोमा आमे लोकमानकू अनेक उदाहरण देई थाउ. स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन्स, सेलिब्रिटीज एवं स्टार्स मान को उदाहरण देई थाउ, किंतु प्रकृत रे जो माने ग्रास रूट रु निजर जर्नी आरंभ करिथांती, प्रतिटी मुहूर्त प्रतिटी कार्यक्रम रे से माने अनेक चैलेंजेस को पछरे पके निज विजन को फॉलो करती, निज हार्ट को फॉलो करती एवं समाज रे एक डिफरेंस एक परिवर्तन आनिबा पई तांको स्वप्न को साकार करती. दे आर ऑल्सो द ट्रू पैट्रॉन्स, द ट्रू आइकॉन्स ऑफ आवर सोसाइटी. एवं सेमिति किछि आइकॉन्स, सेमिति किछि आइकॉनिक फिगर्स जो माने स्पेशली सीईओस भली प्रतिष्ठित पद अलंकृत करी केवल निजको प्रतिष्ठित करी नाहंती, but they have also created job opportunities, which is very important. से माने अनेक निजुक्ति सुजोग सृष्टि करिसेंती. सेमिति किछि आइकॉनिक, सेमिति किछि व्यक्तित्व को आज आमे गहन रे पाइछु. And I would like to thank the entire team, especially Dr. Dibyajit Sahu, leading this organization from the front. Dr. Sahu को पाई गोटे जोरदार ताड़ी हेबा दरकार. तांको विजन, तांकर हार्ड वर्क, तांको एफर्ट्स महाप्रभु श्री जगन्नाथ तांको बहुत शक्ति दियंतु, से बहुत आगु को जानतु. On this note, Soma, now it's time that we kickstart the inaugural ceremony. We have such amazing leaders with us who are truly making a difference in their respective fields. तेबे आसंतु आज रे कार्यक्रम को आनुष्ठानिक भाव रे उद्घाटन करिबा पूर्वक समस्त अतिथिंकर परिचय प्रदान करिबा. Soma.
Definitely, and it is our pleasure and honor that we are inviting on the stage Dr. Madan Mohan Shetty, IFS Consul General of India in Auckland, New Zealand. He has traveled so far to be here in this evening and grace this wonderful event with his fantastic presence. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together for the chief guest of this evening, Dr. Ravindra Narayan Behera, Honorable Member of Parliament, Jajpur. He has been with us since the very beginning, and his support means a lot to us. We have as the special guest of honor Padma Shri Professor Ashok Kumar Mahapatra, eminent neurosurgeon and principal advisor, Health Sciences, SOA deemed to be University BBSR. Please put your hands together for Dr. Mahapatra here. We have as the keynote speaker, we have been graced with the presence of Dr. B.K. Das, DGTRTO. Please put your hands together for the ever-charming, ever-energetic Dr. B.K. Das. Along with him, we have Dr. Ramanuj Narayan, Director, CSIR IMMT. He is here with us to grace this beautiful, beautiful evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. And accompanying them, we have Dr. Dibyajit Sahu, the host of this event, of course, the founder and group editor of Interview Times. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would request our dignitaries on this dais to please come forward to light up the ceremonial lamp and officially inaugurate the CEO Conclave by IT Times.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mahaprabhu Sri Jagannathankar आशीर्वाद नहीं आज रे कार्यक्रम को आनुष्ठानिक भाव रे उद्घाटन करिबार समय आसीछि. I take this humble opportunity to request our distinguished guests of today's event to please proceed forward for the ceremonial lamp lighting. On that note, may I also request everyone to please rise up as a token of respect towards the lamp lighting ceremony. समस्तଙ୍କୁ विनम्र अनुरोध କରିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବି महाप्रभु श्री जगन्नाथଙ୍କ निमन्ते एवं प्रदीप प्रज्वलन कार्यक्रम को सम्मान जणाई दयाकरी छिड़ा होइछिबे. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as we have successfully inaugurated the first edition of National CEO Conclave 2025 by lighting the inaugural lamp. महाप्रभु श्री जगन्नाथଙ୍କ आशीर्वाद नहीं आज कार्यक्रम को आनुष्ठानिक भाव उद्घाटन कर सारी महाप्रभु श्री जगन्नाथଙ୍କ पाखरे एतिकी प्रार्थना करी तांकर करुणा तांकर भल पाइबा आशीर्वाद हाथ आम परिवार उपरे एभली भाव रे रहू. And on that note, may I request everyone to please join us in chanting the holy name of Lord Shri Jagannath. Jai Shri Jagannath. Jai Shri Jagannath. Jai Shri Jagannath.
Thank you so very much. Now it's the time that we have offered our prayers to the Almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the time that we felicitate our dignitaries on the stage. Now I would request.
May I humbly request our inaugurator, Dr. Madan Mohan Sethi, IFS Consul General of India in Auckland, New Zealand, to please receive a token of gratitude. आज कार्यक्रम उद्घाटक भाव में उपस्थित रही डॉक्टर मदन मोहन सेठी महोदय को एक भव्य करताली सहित आज कार्यक्रम को स्वागत करवा अनुरोध करने को चाहिए डॉक्टर रविंद्र नारायण बेहरा महोदय एवं डॉक्टर दिव्यजीत साहू महोदय को द इंटरव्यू टाइम्स परिवार तरफ आज कार्यक्रम उद्घाटक डॉक्टर मदन मोहन सेठी महोदय को स्वागत संवर्धित करेंगे. It is such a pleasure to welcome the son of the soil, and he has risen from humble backgrounds and has catapulted to such enviable heights, and he is truly taking our name to great heights in the state and Odisha. A round of applause for Dr. Madan Mohan Sethi. We would like to felicitate and take this moment to felicitate and acknowledge the presence of our chief guest, Dr. Rabindra Narayan Behra, Honorable Member of Parliament, Jajpur. May I request our inaugurator, Dr. Madan Mohan Sethi, to please do the honors of felicitating, and may we also request Padma Shri Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Mahapatra sir to please do the honors. We would also like to felicitate our special guest of honor, Padma Shri Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Mahapatra, eminent neurosurgeon and principal advisor, Health Sciences, SOA, deemed to be University, Bhubaneswar. तेबे केवल ओडिशा नुहे सारा भारत वर्ष रे स्वास्थ्य सेवा क्षेत्र रे को नियारा उदाहरण सृष्टि करिथिबा जणे अनन्य व्यक्तित्व पद्मश्री प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार महापात्र महोदय को आज आम गहन रे पाई आमे बेस गर्व अनुभव करुछे. तांको परे परे संबर्धना ग्रहण करिबा पई अनुरोध करिबा को चाहिबी. मुख्य वक्ता भाव रे उपस्थित रहिछन्ती डॉक्टर बीके दास महोदय, डीजी डीआरडीओ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डिफेंस गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. डॉक्टर दास महोदय को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद निजर बहुमूल्य समय दे आज कार्यक्रम को आहुरी स्मरणीय करि. We would also take this moment to felicitate our special guest of honor, Dr. Ramanuj Narayan, the proud director of CSIR IMMT, Bhubaneswar. A round of applause for Dr. Narayan, who is truly leading from the front. Thank you very much, sir, for your gracious presence. एवं एहिभଳି ଏକ ଶୁଭ ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତରେ ଆମ ଅନୁଷ୍ଠାନର ପ୍ରାଣ ପ୍ରତିଷ୍ଠାତା मुख्य संपादक डॉक्टर दिव्यजीत साहू महोदय को आम संबर्धित करवा ना ताहा असंभव हम. मु अनुरोध करने को चाहिए उद्घाटक मुख्य अतिथि शुभ उपस्थित डॉक्टर दिव्यजीत साहू महोदय को आम स्वतंत्र भाव में सम्मानित करूँ. मु रिक्वेस्ट करने को चाहिए वॉलंटियर्स टू प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड. वी वुड लाइक टू टेक दिस मोमेंट टू फेलिसिटेट डॉक्टर दिव्यजीत साहू, द फाउंडर एंड ग्रुप एडिटर, इंटरव्यू टाइम्स. मु चाहिए गोटे जोरदार ताड़ी हेबा डॉक्टर साहू को पाई. He's been very humble right from the beginning. And we also take this opportunity to inaugurate the special edition of the Interview Times. Soma.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the launching of the magazine Interview Times. Ladies and gentlemen, a thunderous round of applause for Interview Times for making a change in this.
Vandagan,
please put your hands together.
Absolutely.
And now,
a round of applause for this wonderful moment as we launch the special edition of the Interview Times. सोमा पार्वण ऋतु आसुची. द इंटरव्यू टाइम्स मध्य सजबाज हो सारी. अनेक स्वतंत्र साक्षात्कार रही, अनेक विशिष्ट कहानी स्टोरीज रही. We are truly blessed that we have had the opportunity of interviewing some finest personalities who have really written their stories, success stories, and I'm sure the magazine, the special edition of this magazine will reach the nook and corner of our state.
Definitely, the magazine will be an inspiration to all of the newcomers that they are trying to make a change. Now it's the time that we felicitate the founder of Interview Times, Dr. Dibajit Sahu. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, and I would request our inaugurator to kindly do the honors. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, दीर्घ 13 वर्षରୁ ଅଧିକ ସମୟ ଧରି ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଗଣମାଧ୍ୟମ ଦୁନିଆରେ ଏକ ସକାରାତ୍ମକ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ଆଣିବା, ଅନେକ ଯୁବକ ଯୁବତୀଙ୍କୁ ସକାରାତ୍ମକ ଚିନ୍ତାଧାରା ପାଇଁ ବାଧ୍ୟ କରିବା ଏବଂ ଏଇଭଳି ଏକ ନିଆରା କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକ୍ରମ ଆୟୋଜନ କରିବା କିଛି କମ୍ କଥା ନୁହେଁ ଏବଂ ଯାହାଙ୍କ ନେତୃତ୍ୱରେ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ଟାଇମ୍ସ ଆଜି ସୋ ଗୌରବେ ଆଗକୁ ବଢ଼ିପାରିଛି। ଦ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ଟାଇମ୍ସର ପ୍ରାଣ ପ୍ରତିଷ୍ଠାତା ମୁଖ୍ୟ ସମ୍ପାଦକ ଡକ୍ଟର ଦିବ୍ୟଜିତ ସାହୁ ମହୋଦୟଙ୍କୁ ଅଜସ୍ର ଭଲ ପାଇବା आशीर्वाद एक भव्य करताली आशा करबाकू चाहिए for the entire team of the Interview Times.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, with this applause, let us welcome once again Dr. Dibajit Sahu to address this August gathering. He will welcome each and every one of you in his style. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Dibajit Sahu.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic beginning that has been as we seek the blessings. And before we hear a few words from the man himself, Dr. Dibajit Sahu, we would take this moment to request our keynote speaker, Dr. B.K. Dash, the proud DG of DRDO Ministry of Defence, Government of India, एवं समस्त मंचासीन अतिथिଙ୍କୁ विनम्र अनुरोध करबाकू चाहिए जेहेतु आगको अनेक कार्यक्रम रही अनेक वैषयिक अधिवेशन रही केवल शुभेच्छार वार्ता रखिए सर प्लीज।
नमस्कार, जय जगन्नाथ। मंचासीन समस्त डिग्निटरीज एंड मंच सामने थिबा आपण माने सर्वप्रथमे मो तरफरु मो परिवार तरफरु एवं रक्षा अनुसंधान और विकास संगठन तरफरु आपण मानको अशेष अशेष धन्यवाद, अभिनंदन, शुभेच्छा। At the outset, I would like to congratulate Mr. Dr. Dibyajyoti Sahu for leading this great event and creating this event. He is after me almost for a year that I want to organize for the first time in the history the CEO conference, that too in Orissa. And I'm so happy that you have made it here, you have made it. And it's a great thing. And I must tell you, it is just like you have ignited the missile today, and it is going to pierce through the blue sky, carrying all the aspirations of 1.4 billion Indians, that Orissa can make a big difference. And if Orissa has to make a big difference, each one of you CEOs around have to make a big difference to the state, and through the state to the country. I'll not speak much today, but I must tell you, it is such a significant date. It has just coincided with today, the 27th July, just a decade back. 10 years before, on this particular day, we lost the greatest CEO of our country, my guru, my patron, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So it has just matched, and a decade has gone. I must tell you that CEO has never gone out of mind of anybody, because I always say, Dr. Kalam is a dream, Dr. Kalam is a theme, Dr. Kalam we all are fan of, and whenever you think Dr. Kalam is not there, stand in front of the mirror, you will see Dr. Kalam. There is a Kalam within every child, there is a Kalam within every Indian, there is a Kalam with every individuality, every human being. So together, all of us should create a big difference to this society. My request to all the CEOs today, India is changing. You know, with the geopolitical situation, India is no more the snake charmer of this world. Today, India is the guy who is playing around the whole world with the button of a mouse. So from the predator to the prey, from the prey back to the predator, scaring the whole world, that has been India today. You have seen the power of missiles, you have seen the power of tanks, you have seen the power of defense, you have seen the power of technology, and the most important is the power of the passion, which every Indian bleeds today. And that's the reason this transformed India, geopolitically different India, which salute to our honorable Prime Minister, Modi ji, that we all have been given the mandate, Atmanirbhar Bharat. कोई आसान बात नहीं है दोस्तों, अपने हिसाब से अपने देश में अपने डिजाइन में जो मिसाइल बनता है उसको लेके युद्ध करना, जिस युद्ध में सिर्फ जीत है. It is one fight where there is only champion and there is no runners up. And if you have to win, you have to win the fate of 1.4 billion people. And if you have to get their blessings, if you want to get their feeling, you have to trust the weapon, which is designed by Indians, developed by Indian, manufactured by Indian industries, for the Indian, for the pride of India. That's what DRDO has done together with industries and academia together. and India is going to go to the new scale height, and an absolutely new defense ecosystem is coming up, friends. DRDO stands tall today. With our Technology Development Fund, you must be knowing that up to 50 crores DRDO supports for individual single idea, up to 50 crores. Come out with the great ideas. I am there to support you. Orissa is not the barrier. In fact, Orissa is the place where every single missile is tested. So Orissa का मिट्टी इतनी ताकत है, हर नई चीज ओडिशा में बनेगा. आप लोगों का बस सपना चाहिए और सपना को साकार करने के लिए हिम्मत चाहिए. अगर साथ दोनों चीज है, मेरे पास आइए. DRDO is going to support you, whether it is IDEX, whether it is Aditi, whether it is TDF. For every such program, we support the industries today, support the academia today. So many CEOs are there together. If you are able to get me, please think unique, think great, think which nobody in the world has thought about. I think that is where India in 2047 will be the world leader. We can't be the technology chaser. We can't be the leader of import of the arms and ammunitions. We should be the guys who should export arms and ammunitions, not only defending our country, taking care of the rest of the world. And then only we will become the world leader in economy. Today we have discussed so many countries. Before 1947, London and Paris were ahead of us. Today, with so many years of independence, we are ahead of those countries. We are ahead of UK, we are ahead of France. That is the catapult jump which India has made. And today India is the 4th largest economy. If all of us want to see India as the largest economy, top economy, number 1 economy, it is only uniqueness in idea which creates value. And unique idea has no value. You can't cast it. You dictate price, world comes to your feet. And that's in your hand. So think unique, think new, think with nobody has thought. Then if you have got a great idea, write to me. I am there for you. Together we'll make a great India. बहुत खुशी लगिला एते वर्ष दिन परे ओडे ओडिया माटी रे पहुंचली एवं ओडिया रे कि दीपद आपण मन को कहूची बहुत खुशी लागुची गर्व करूची ओडिया है आज गर्व करूची दिव्यज्योति बाबू और टोटल टीम पई एमती आगो को नियंतु बड़ बड़ स्वप्न देखंतु बिग ड्रीम नियंतु ओहर आगो को नियंतु शेष करबी कलाम सारंकर से पदे कथा जोड़ा समस्त की बाया करेची सपना वो नहीं है जो रात को देखा जाता है सपना वो नहीं है जो रात को देखा जाता है सपना वो है जो सोने नहीं देता है हम सोए नहीं काम किए हैं तभी इंडियन मिसाइल प्रोग्राम आ गए हैं तभी स्पेस प्रोग्राम आया है तभी इंडियन डिफेंस प्रोग्राम आ गई सपना देखिए ऐसा सपना जो कोई नहीं देखा था जाग उठिए आगे बढ़िए मैं आपके साथ हूं साथ मिलेंगे हिंदुस्तान को आगे लेके जाएंगे ऐसा हिंदुस्तान जो कभी सोचा भी नहीं जो कभी देखा भी नहीं भारत अब बन रहेगा मे गॉड ब्लेस यू लॉन्ग लिव फॉर इंटरव्यू टाइम्स लॉन्ग लिव फॉर दिव्य ज्योति जय हिंद जय भारत जय ओडिशा वंदे उत्कल जननी नमस्कार
Thank you so very much, sir, for your inspiring words. And more than the words, the way he delivered his speech actually has ignited many more fires in the audience, I'm sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for Dr. B.K. Das, sir. Now I would request Dr. Ramanuj Narayanji to deliver his speech. Please put your hands together. We have been graced with the presence of Director CSIR and IMMT. So.
Jai Jagannath and very good evening to you all. Most respected our Member of Parliament and the Chief Guest of today, Dr. R.N. Behraji, the person who made proud, who has taken the Jagannath culture to New Zealand, to greenness of New Zealand, the Madan Mohan Shetty Sahab, the person who made us proud, the health look very easy, Padma Shri Dr. Mahapatra ji. Then we have the most dynamic and the most eventful, if India has won the battle, that place DRDO plays a very important role, that DG Dr. Das. And last but not the least, but the most important, the person which make it and brought all the people together, Dr. Divya Jyoti. You know, the commitment what he has shown, that I have been interacting with him from last 6 months or 7 months, and the drive what he carries with him, the vision what is carried with him, and the burning of that how Odisha already doing the rounds and how it will go further, that type of commitment, Dr. Devjit, first of all, congratulations to you. Our best wishes from CSIR, IMMT family to you. We are there with you, and whatever is required for the growth, for the development, all the present CEOs, all the invited guests, and each on one who are participating in this very, very important event. Friends, taking a leaf out of from Dr. Das' lecture that he was talking about the electronics. But the moment he looks for electronics that require minerals, that requires material. And our state of Odisha, God has given everything to Odisha. You take the sea coast to the minerals and to the natural thing, and plus we have a good culture and good traditional knowledge, how it can combine together for the benefit of the science, benefit of the technology, and benefit of the humanity. You know that CSIR IMMT, that it has been established 62 years back, and we have been contributing. Earlier, our focus was on iron ore and the chromite and ferrochrome, but now era has turned. Today, our country, our Honorable Prime Minister and President of CSIR is looking for the Viksit Bharat, and Viksit Bharat will come through only one thing, that is called critical minerals, and God has given us the critical minerals, and CSIR IMMT is the first laboratory where platinum group of metal pilot plant is coming and it is getting commissioned, and by October it will be under operation. It is none from a reject of chromite mines, not from the normal mines. It is rejects, and that has given you platinum group of metals. Beside that, we have many, many resources, and all resources, that waste is a raw material. Today, a lot of CEOs are there. There is a lot of opportunity. We have to identify in and around us, and you can open a startup. That if you see the growth of Odisha, we have at the present a very good research and education ecosystem. In recent time, we have got IIT, we have got ISER, we have got NICER, then we have IMMT, we have IOP, we have RMRC, we have ILS. Together we can change, and beside that, the kit we have, SOA we have, which type of system you require, which type of education, and above all, Dr. Mahapatra organization, AIMS is there. So each and every ingredient is available. God Jagannath is with us. So I think that together we can do for a wonderful Viksit Odisha by 2036. First we have to dream for our 100 years of celebration. Then we have go for the Viksit Bharat, and Viksit Bharat roadmap goes from Odisha itself, and Odisha will be a big contributor, and a media, you know, that play a very, very important role in the spread of science and technology to the country. And I think people like Dr. Divyajyot, he thinks very few people in media we have been interacting the last 2.5 years, but a person come first time with a spread of science, a spread of technology, and the type of desire, the type of burning that he and his team has, and that he follows, he covered the news, and he has brought all of us together. So this is what he has written, inspiring the state and igniting the nation. So you will ignite. So we wish you that this interview times should become global. Today we have a global guest with us. Our Odisha is proud that our people who are spreading in Auckland. Just recently I met the Deputy High Commission of Russia. He is also from Odisha. So Odisha is an enriched dharti. Our Honorable Dr. P.K. Misra, plus other people who has blessed us in IMMT, he is also from Odisha. In administration, in health, in the mission international relations, we have the presence of Odisha. So God is kind. Let us work together for the benefit of Odisha. Let us make together Viksit Odisha, Viksit Bharat. Thank you very much for giving the opportunity. Vande Utkal Janni. Jai Hind.
Thank you so very much, sir, for your powerful words. And now I would request Padma Shri Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Mahapatra, eminent neurosurgeon, to deliver his speech. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Jai Jagannath. Om Namah Shivaya. Today is very pious month of Shravan, and in a very nice evening that we have got hundreds of CEO, our chief guest, and all the dignitaries and dais, Mr. Sahu, who is organized this beautiful conference. All the people, those who have come to Odisha first time and CEO, Odisha welcomes you. I want Jagannath should bless you with good health and happy, healthy and prosperous life. We all know that everything is CEO. So when you are talking about new aims, we are telling director. Suddenly the name changed to CEO. Because people are thinking director with very lower rank, CEO may be very higher rank. And now we say that chief executive officer. And so what has happened, we are changing medical sciences also to CEO. If you go to any medical, go to Calling Hospital, CEO. If you go to Ashwini Hospital, who is CEO hospital? So question is that these terminology make difference. What I want to tell you, first thing I would tell that you should remain healthy and happy. All the studies over the world has shown CEOs are more unhealthy than the laborers because they are stressed, overworked, sleep late at night, and always try to cope with the expected work which they don't. I remember one day, Health Secretary was Dr. Naik, and Interstate Development Council was going to be happening in, I think, 1995 or 6. He was the Health Secretary, and he was, the lot of work he had given to Joint Secretary and Additional Secretary, and 3 days before the Interstate Development Council, he found the Joint Secretary and Additional Secretary had not done any job. So he and his son, who was IFS officer, sat for 3 days, and the end of the 3rd day, when he had not slept for 3 nights, he became sick with hypertension, diabetes, and he was confused. So first thing I will say, you may be CEO, but your health is more important for you and the public. So look after your health. Because I don't know how many of your high blood pressure, diabetes. I see those who are IT professionals work in the night and sleep in the day. Most of them are sick by 35 years. They become IT at 21. They work 15 years. 15 years good enough to develop hypertension, diabetes, heart problem, stroke. So I think you should be better careful. Now coming to Odisha. If you look, I don't know how many of you know history of Lord Jagannath. Jagannath started in Satya Yuga. If you know Indradumna, who is the first person to start Jagannath temple, that he came from Avantika, that is Ujjaini, to Puri. And it was a Purushottam Dham. There is nothing except small Nilamadav worshipped by the tribals. So Jagannath is Lord of tribals. So in Jagannath temple, we worship in Dravidian rituals. So one is Hindu rituals, second is Buddha rituals, and third is Dravidian. So in one temple, 3 different bhogas, 3 different rituals. So it has shown how secular, how universal, how inclusive is Odia culture is. Odisha, if you know, I don't know how many of you know, Chaitanya, Vallabhacharya, Madhavacharya, Shankaracharya, any acharya you say, they all come to Jagannath Puri. And you are blessed to come here, that you will getting the blessing of Lord Jagannath. Second thing, you know Odisha has a rich resources. I don't know how many of you read autobiography of Jamsetji Tata. In 1885, they had a small shipping company at Nagpur. And that is what time when the Indian Geological Survey started. And Mr. Chatterjee was the head of the Geological Survey of India. In 1890, he started imagining there is a lot of iron, bauxite and copper. Near Tata, Jamshedpur, and also near Rourkela, that area belt of Mayurbhanj, and they started find out something, but they were not getting partner. And when they talked to Jamsetji Tata, they wanted to have 2 lakhs rupees to start a small steel plant, and Jamsetji did not get 2 lakhs. They went to Royal Bank of England and they refused. So suddenly some idea came, why not float a debenture, get 50,000 rupees, collect another 50,000 rupees, start 1 lakh. In 1 lakh rupees, first thing Tata started, and when the 5th of May, Jamshedji Tata died in 1904, nothing was there. But luckily, 1911, Tata Steel Plant started with 50,000 ton iron. And they were not making very big impact in the society. Suddenly, the First World War came, and they required to have 2 to 3 million tons of iron to let down the rail line in the battlefield. So Tata made a lot of profit. The history is very important. And more importantly for CEO know, what are the history of different companies, their owners. Beautiful story Tata told their children, that profit is not only intention of a CEO. All companies should have 25% for service, sacrifice and service. That is how Tata has hospitals, colleges, cities, and Tata Cancer Hospital, because the 25% their income and profit goes to public service. So I will request all your CEOs, if possible, keep your that 25% CSR money for health science, because health is the most neglected science. I have been hearing for last 15 years, OMC and MC will make medical college. When I came first time 2012, the Secretary of Health picked him up, told me, we are going to make 5 medical. Well, who are they? I said, who are they? The government of Odisha only make 3 medical colleges in 65 years. Suddenly, where from we get? They say, OMC will make it, Paradip Port will make it, and CMC, MCL, none of them reach, none of them. So I would request that all our CEOs should think, can they contribute for the health sector? You have seen how many Tata hospitals are there in India, you know that? How many? 10, 15, 20? Just go and see how much money Tata has spent for education and health. But which CEO can tell me confidently they are spending money from their CSR for education and health? Nobody can dare to tell that, because there are other priorities than health. And unfortunately, our country, if you look at the WHO statistics, take four things: infant mortality, maternal mortality, life expectancy, and nutrient status of people. We are only topped below 10. In WHO standard, only 5 or 6 down us is Syria, Ethiopia, Afghanistan, Congo, some of African countries. Even Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan are better health statistics than us. So when we look at the health statistics, there is nothing to feel very proud of our standard. Our economy has not translated. When you say that we are 4th economy in the world, you don't forget that when you compare England with 80 million people to 1600 million people, the per capita income will talk about what is your standard. See, we are comparing health, our economy, 4 trillion or 10 trillion with 50 million people in Germany and 80 million people in England, right? We don't compare a trillion, compare the per capita income. So Suresh Tendulkar committee, C.S. Rangarajan committee has told repeatedly that to stay in the city like Bhubaneswar, you require 35 rupees to survive a day. And a village, you require 25 rupees. So our people survive in village today, not today, 10 years back, with 25 rupees in village and 35 rupees in city. You go to the Economic Forum and our statistical report of India. How many people earn more than 10,000 rupees per month? I think India has a per capita income of 2,25,000 per year, and Odisha has a per capita income of 1,35,000. We have gone from 2019, Odisha has a per capita income of 1,10,000. In last 10 years, our per capita income has gone by 15,000. If we know our statistics, we should hang our head and telling we are 4th economy in the world. Don't compare apple with oranges. We are comparing apple with orange because they are not comparable. We have a 1.6 billion people to look after. I think it is not 1.5. Last year we crossed the China population of 1.5 billion. In 1 year we make about Australia, right? 30 million people. So it must be 1 billion and 80 1.8 billion. So a great challenge. And what is most important, the CEO to understand, use the youth power. We have 400 million people in colleges, 440 crores of people study in colleges. Utilize the human resources. Youth is the greatest resource of India. Not water, not electricity, not energy. If you think water and energy, you are not using human resources. Rather, 25,000 jobs are caught by Amazon last year. Do you know? Amazon had cut down 25,000. This year, Microsoft and all the IT companies will close down about 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh jobs. So don't think that all this IT thing, the glamour of IT is going to go up in 5 years. Look at the health, look after your statistics, do something for the health status, feel that we contribute for the general growth and start. We have no national institute of, I was thinking when I was AIMS that in Baleshwar, sir, I fought with the government of Odisha to 30 acres of land. And my plan is to make a national institute of public health and national institute of nutrition. Because our nutrition status in Odisha is not very good. We have gone up very well, but it should come to national standard. Secondly, we have too many communicable diseases, malaria, typhoid, cholera. So you have to have a public health. Madam is sitting there. Where is she gone? Madam from ICMR. Public health problem. So we should have a National Institute of Public Health, National Institute of Nutrition, which did not happen. All the land I had taken 30 acres from government of Odisha. Sir, आप देख लीजिए 2 फाइल गुम हो चुके हैं. 2 files are lost from AIMS, which are supposed to have 400 crores for a 300 super specialty hospital, 1 National Institute of Health, National Institute of Public Health, and nutrition. That project has gone finished. So thank you very much. I did not want to tell what is ground reality. If you plan something, your next person will make it upside down. So you will not know what is happening. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, sir. Now I would request Dr. Ravindra Narayan Behra, Honorable Member of Parliament, to address the August gathering. Kindly put your hands together as we welcome Dr. Behra. Sir.
Jai Jagannath. Thank you, Interview Times, for calling me this August gathering of CEOs. With us, today's inaugurator, Councillor General in Auckland, Dr. Madhav Sethi. Physically, I am meeting him, but he is my Facebook friend. Earlier, I thought he is somewhere related, might be related to Shilpa Sethi, but he is from Odisha. I was very proud that he is from Odisha, Indian Foreign Service. And the Abdul Kalam of my district, Dr. B.K. Das, DRDO Director General. I am very fortunate that he is from my district. And when in childhood we have read or studied or seen 2 things. One is P.T. Usha. We are surprised how P.T. Usha, how she is Olympic, all these things. When one P.T. Usha taken birth in my village, Gopalpur in Jaspur, Duti Chand, so it was paralyzed that I have seen such type of people in our areas, that the power of digital India. And similarly, Dr. B.K. Das, when you think about Agni or anything, we are talking about Abdul Kalam, but the man with him, the Director General of DRDO, Dr. B.K. Das. So we have with us one of the renowned Padma Shri, Dr. Ashok Mahapatra, renowned neurologist. Everybody knows we used to be speaker in most of the forums. So now he's come. When this forum also is there. Most of the forums we are common guests. Now the director of IMMT is they are doing very scientific research in CSIR forum. And above all, the organizer, the main creator of this, is Divyajyoti Sahu, and all the dignitaries of the dais, I think renowned cancer specialist of India, Dr. Madhavanand Kara is with us, collectors are there, all others, professors are there, and other those who are awardees, those who get awards, social workers, ladies and gentlemen. It's very nice when Divyajyoti Babu, first I would say, Interview Times, it's one of the very best magazine, English magazine. We are surprised that it is from Odisha and this place also. This is very national standard of magazine. All the quality, English language, literature and all, whatever writings are there, very quality it is there. Thank you, Divyajyoti Babu, for this. So, CEO, as Dr. Ashok Mahapatra told, directors earlier used to call directors and CEO. Just out of fun, I am telling, director means they do direct, and CEO means they execute. This is the difference in my layman's language. So CEO means they really execute. Director means only directs. So anyhow, we are very fortunate enough that we have taken birth in this India, Mahan Bharat, Bharat, the harbinger of entire globe. All the knowledge houses, knowledge bases of this country, Bharat, originated from this, has shown light to the entire globe. Now, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji is trying day and night, working day and night, trying hard to make Bharat the global guru, Vishwa Guru. For that, he is thinking from the Palli to Delhi how a Viksit Bharat in 2047 will have a Viksit Bharat taking it from all fields, starting from military, economy, technology, and anywhere you can think. If you think of the past, our forefathers have written or spoken Veda, Upanishad, Ramayana, Puran, without anything. There is no internet, no computer, no mobile phone, nothing were there. Without any help, they have created knowledge bases. We are yet to understand it. Forget about right. India will take years and years to produce such type of knowledge bases which the entire world is following. Einstein has given us the theory of relativity, and he has studied Upanishad or Vedanta in our Santiniketan. 3 months he has studied in Santiniketan. Now quantum computing is coming up, next generation, the quantum computing. There is a sea change from this phase to that phase, quantum computing. Schrodinger, who has invented quantum physics, he has also studied Upanishad, Vedanta, 3 months in Santiniketan. So we are unable to understand our power. We are unable to understand our power, our technology. All the knowledge bases which have been developed, Ramayana, Mahabharata, etc., we read it as story only. We have never thought of extracting this scientific output. So many scientists are there. You have never thought of extracting the scientific output from this, because you have not done research, but Western people, they have done research on this, and they have given us in output the fine product in the form of different thesis, hypothesis, products, and scientific outputs. We are talking about the present day computer. The computer is developed on the syntax of Panini and grammar. The Panini, the great Sanskrit scholar, the grammar of Panini and the syntax, the first language, computer language of this world has been written. That is the Ada language, and that is the origin of the, we can say. We are talking there is a conference in artificial intelligence in Delhi. 4 or 5 members of parliament were there. European Union artificial intelligence experts are there, and others were there from all fields. They are expressing as if artificial intelligence is run and brought up in Western lab. European Commission, they are taking in high-end artificial intelligence this much. I told you are studying artificial intelligence, but it is in our gene. It is in our blood. So we have experienced what is artificial intelligence. There is sadhu called Sang Prabha who has teleported the team of Hanuman to the bank of Kanyakumari. From that age, we have learned what is artificial intelligence. And that time, with the power of her sadhana, she could do it, but we are now studying it, doing research, we are working on this. We think Ramayana also, the technology which has proved, now we are talking about war. Operation Sindoor has shown that India is a mighty power in the military field also. It has shown in the world that how powerful India. So DRDO, my friend is there. He will not speak, but we can also speak. What is inside? Entire world has seen, China and America has seen what is the power of India, that is military power. Our Operation Sindoor has shown it. So Monday, there is a debate on this. Our Honorable Home Minister will start the beginning in that. I will also join there. So thing is that the war which has been fought in Ramayana Mahabharata, we are yet to conceive in physical world, but we call it story, drama, or whatever you say. Similarly, when Hanuman was there in Ashoka Ban, Sita Mata was there, she was unable to identify who was the real Hanuman. So Hanuman has the capacity to increase his body from small to large size. Then Sita Mata used to recognize that this is the real Hanuman. Now we think the case, we are in the same stage in artificial intelligence stage, in cyber security, cyber world, and your deepfake, the concept of deepfake just in the cyber world, we are in a confused state. What to see, what not to see. A video has come, an email has come in Facebook or Twitter and social media where each and everything we have to verify, scrutinize, and identify what is real, what is fake. So these are the things our technocrats were there in the past, but those who are in the spiritual form or other form, now we have neglected it to do research. I am in the Standing Committee of Communication and IT Information Technology, Parliament. We have visited Bangalore, the CDAC also. I have talked with the director IMMT also. CDAC we have visited. They are talking all this thing. Quantum computer they are in the process of developing. Some quantum computer they have developed. I told do research on our power. Do research on Hanuman. What is the power? What is the power of Hanuman? What is the power of all these things? Which don't underestimate it as a mythology or story. Do research on this and give the output. Earlier he was making argument, but at the end he used to, their team of scientists used to accept it. Yes, there something is there, we have to accept on this. So we are going in that direction. There are scientific innovations and expansions. We have experience in there is emails. Email was very few. There is no smartphone that period, 1998. Nothing was there. Only email system was there. In the worldwide, we could get emails that we are very fortunate that we are getting our Lord Jagannath, information Lord Jagannath, we have a darshan of Lord Jagannath in our laptop. Mobile was not there in our laptop or desktop. But the local newspaper has published that. Then collector, my name was flashed. I was there in NIC, Puri. So my name and collector name was flashed. These two people has sold Lord Jagannath to Bin Laden. That is the story when I started the first website of Odisha. Then crime branch has gone and seen, we have explained what is website, what is there. I told this is a book you are writing about Lord Jagannath. Web services are not there, only information dissemination. That you have to explain one by one, the case was dropped. So that is the time we have originated. Now things have changed like anything. There is a, presently, there is a drastical change. The new dimension Yesterday, I was guest in some function, Parents' Day. Very few people observe one NGO has organized Parents' Day. Because now the new generation, the Z generation to whom come, they are in a separate phase. They are in a different world. And I think the entire system has come to a full stop. They are in a new world, Z generation. Why? They are born with a digital technology. And I think they are with artificial intelligence. They are with cyber security, cyber crime. They are in a different world. Father, if you say parents are father, they know father is a ATM machine. Only to give money, except that they don't. Their lifestyle is changed. Raat 2 baje tak they are studying, or whatever they are doing, they are engaged. And next day, in late, they are rising. There is no society. There is no friend circle. When friend circle means social media friend circle. So these are the dimensions changing. 2 days back, I had a meeting with and discussion with the DBT Secretary, Government of India. Very beautiful thing he was telling. He has told the next generation is on biotechnology, biotechnology and artificial intelligence and your cyber security, cyber crime. Why he was telling? Now my body is there, doctors are there. So my body is there. Whatever, suppose I am suffering from diabetes or any other disease, I am taking medicine. He is telling now they are doing research, there are findings also. My body is there, we will have to develop a digital clone of my body, a digital clone of RN Behra. So if diabetes is there, where the insulin is secret, where it is coming, from the digital you have to treat it, and physical will be rectified. Not that I take the medicine and cure it. So that future is coming. Just I was asking our Professor Dr. Kaur regarding so why cancer is not cured. Or the same is that the time is coming that everything, the root cause will be known. So scientifically, and we are jumping to the next, any type of clinical diseases, they are also doing research on these genetic diseases, they are doing research, and the future is biology and biotechnology, as he told, but all the research, all the database, all the scientific output needs one thing, the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, if you need it, the greatest challenge is the Jantara group, the cyber criminals. So every moment you should be conscious. Your website may be hacked, your data can be, data is the new currency. Data is the new currency. So if your 1 lakh rupees is lost, you don't lost anything, but your valuable data is lost, means you lost everything. So that is the time where the future is coming, and the CEO conference, great thing that you are honoring these people, and they are building, they will definitely build the new India and new Bharat. So our Honorable Prime Minister is talking about this, how we can do it. Our positive thing, we have originated Odisha, the Kalinga. Buddhism was a center point of Odisha. The ASEAN countries you have developed Buddhism. Guru Padmasambhav, the second Buddha, was taken birth in my district, Jashpur, and he has spreaded the Buddhism entire ASEAN country, Thailand and other countries there, including Sri Lanka and other China also. The second phase has taken place where we have a trade link with Java, Sumatra, Borneo. All the ASEAN countries you have a trade link, and in our country boat, our sadhavas used to travel. Now recently, that is greatly honored by our Honorable Prime Minister, the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, the Utkarsh Odisha Divas. He's thinking that Utkarsh Odisha, with the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, by 2036, it will be 100-year, it will be Utkarsh Odisha, and 2047, our India will be, Bharat will be the global leader, and will be Viksit Bharat. These two things are there. For that, he told blue economy. Our Honorable Prime Minister has told blue economy. And if you want the development of Bharat, you need the development of Purva Bharat, East India. And the East India, the epicenter of the development is Odisha. We are very fortunate. Odisha is the epicenter of this. For that, the chips manufacturing hub, the IT, information technology, other and electronics area, and blue economy in fishing and other areas, which is we have to explore the blue economy as Honorable Prime Minister has told. So we have to capture on this, develop our potential people, our Z generation, so that we can make Odisha a great Odisha, a Viksit Odisha, and we can make Bharat a great Bharat. I hope all should work on this, both in scientific field, in industrial field, in academia, and government and governance. So all should work, and intellectual should output. So sky is not the limit, sky is the beginning. So any contribution at any state, from the startup to any point, so it is captured by agencies. Gone are the days your talent is hidden. Now any talent, any output, any scientific output, it will definitely become global, and that the global phenomena will definitely build the world is changing and definitely build a Viksit Bharat. Thank you very much for inviting me in this August gathering. Thank you, and all this. Jai Hind, Jai Jagannath.
Thank you so much, Dr. Behra. You are more like a family member and the navigating star in the sky for Interview Times. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for Dr. Behra. Now, we have the honor to welcome onto the stage Dr. Madan Mohan Shetty, sir. I would request you to please enlighten us with your speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for IFS Consul General of India in Auckland, New Zealand. Sir, it is our absolute honor to have you here.
Namaskar. Good evening to all of you. First of all, I must like to express thanks to Dr. Divyajyoti for starting this kind of initiative, which are really needed in our state. I don't have so much idea earlier how many times we have done this type of discussion-based seminars, talk shows on some specific aspects. So this plan to start this national CEO conclave is in right direction, where you must invite the CEOs who are the custodian of the companies or the industries, and how to utilize them to further the growth and economy of our state. So many thanks to Interview Times, many thanks to Dr. Divyajyoti for starting this movement. I want to tell like this. I know that the whole idea, the whole objective behind this conclave is for the state only. Let my state should prosper, let my state should develop, let my state should be one among the best states in India. I'm sure I'm correct. From my 20 years of experience as a consul general in different positions in different countries, I used to like share my thoughts, what I have seen in the other countries, what we can replicate or emulate in our own state to catch up with some kind of lost development, which we can tell due to the British colonial rule or maybe due to the different government regime. We understand that in the last 12 years, we are literally on a transformational phase, but again, we have to catch up a lot. I have worked in Myanmar, a big country, resourceful, lots of resources, you name it, you have everything, but the country is not developed. I worked in Italy, a small country, an export-driven country, having a very high per capita income and a member of G7, G20. But very beautiful concept of making whole Italy into more than 140 industrial districts. We have provincial concept or state concept, but they have industrial district concept, where every industrial district takes the ownership for 7 to 8 industrial products. And they make it sure that all the industrial products are manufactured at one place, all the supply chain are also available in the same area, and the products which they make are of world class. So Italy has a big contribution to the export market As you know, they have brands in textiles, brand in leather products. They have very high brand in automobile designings and in other areas. Again, I don't want to tell that Italy is also one of the area where lots of millions of tourists go to see the country itself actually. What I've observed that the places where they make it as industrial districts, some of the districts are quite famous for electrical and electronics products. Some of the districts are famous for food products. There is a place called Parma, just to give an example. It is just very close to the Milan city. More than 40,000 food industries are there. 40,000 food industries making basic food items, making processed food items, making dairy products, making meat products, and also making the accessories for food preservation, like technology, the engineering products for also food items. So something I think we are lacking, not in our state, but in other states also, but which I think that we can emulate also from the Italian concept of creating industrial districts. We have a district industrial concept, I think, but I don't know how far it is by working in current time actually. I had also the opportunity to work in Vietnam, a country which is progressing very rapidly in its economic ladder. I saw that the country is smaller than our Rajasthan, but the GDP is more than almost 2.5 times of Rajasthan. And whole country divided into 64 provinces, now they have reduced the numbers, are into every sector, whether you tell agriculture, whether you tell manufacturing, whether you tell service sector. Vietnam, just like India, has a smaller coastline. We have a larger coastline. We have almost double the coastline, more than 7,000 kilometers. Vietnam is only having 3,000 kilometer coastline. But if you compare the number of tourists which comes to India, is not more than what Vietnam receives actually. Vietnam gets more tourists than India. So somewhere we are little bit missing the point actually, how to promote our tourism potential of India, which being an ancient civilization is home to lots of heritages. And currently I'm based in Auckland, a small country, having a population of 53 lakhs only, 5.3 million, but a world leader in dairy products, in food production again, in meat production again, in constructions, and again also in tourism also. So here what I wish to tell that for my home state, Odisha, which I am very, very passionate actually, that we must create many, many industrial districts with the clarity that taking the local resource, whether it is possible that to bring 2 to 3 districts, or bringing the population of a certain kind, how we can set up many small-scale industries, some number of medium-scale industries, and maybe 1 or 2 capital-intensive industries. That way only the things will improve. And that's from my experience of last 20 years. I have also visited another 20 countries on my work actually, and I feel that we have to emulate it. But today event, I understand that it is a CEO conclave, and I am sure this is the fast start. I'll request also Interview Times to plan for this type of conclave for different sectors, like as Ashok sir told very, very clearly, for healthcare, for education, for IT and others. Even if it is possible that I am ready to support also, whether we can have some international CEO conclaves, where we can invite the people who really matters in the international scene. We want, just like other states of India, some billionaires, but I will to mention them as social billionaires. The money should not be for them, the money should be for the society. Although the society will make the enabling environment for them to become a billionaire. Just like other states, we also require some of the billionaires who can also support us, not only for industrial process, but also definitely for research and development processes. So thank you all of you. It's a good night, I think. And I'm very happy that I have been invited to attend this program. I was on a leave, and Mr. Dibya told me to join. I heard lots of good things from our Honorable Member of Parliament, Ashok sir, and our sir from DRDO, who are literally spearheading the India's the prowess, the power and prowess in the world actually. Thank you all of you.
Thank you so very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly put your hands together once again for all our dais dignitaries. They have come here with all the hopes and wishes for us. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will move on to the award ceremony. Shubhajit.
Check, check. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after the inaugural address by our distinguished guests, wherein we got to know a lot many things about how to take the new Odisha, the future of Odisha to greater heights. समस्त वरिण्य अतिथि को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आशा करुच्ची आपन सदिच्छा भल पाइबा सब बड़े अनुष्ठान सहित ये भाव रहिबो. So ladies and gentlemen, after the inaugural address, now the moment is right here. The moment that we've all been waiting for so long. Now it's time to appreciate and acknowledge the efforts of those visionaries who have broken all odds in life, who have broken the glass ceilings to emerge real life icons for youngsters today. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to give away the prestigious National CEO and Visionary Awards 2025. Let's go ahead with the felicitation ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, our first category is the Lifetime Achievement Award. We have not one, but 3 revered Lifetime Achievement awardees with us. We would go ahead with our first Lifetime Achievement awardee, C.A. Purushottam Lal Kandoe, the proud president of Kalinganagar Industries Association and All Odisha Steel Federation for Lifetime Achievement Award. Gote zordar tali sahita swagat kariba C.A. Shri Purushottam Lal Kandoe Mohodayanku.
While Mr. Mittal's global journey is well documented, a few know that it was Mr. Kandoe's bold move in 1967, leaving the comforts of Kolkata to venture into the unknown territory of Odisha, that would inspire Mr. Mittal's first international leap. Ladies and gentlemen, now he is 81 years young. Mr. Kandoe continues to serve as the president of the Kalinganagar Industries Association and All Odisha Steel Federation, tirelessly advocating for Odisha's industrial development. Ladies and gentlemen, for this kind of personality, we should all stand and give him a standing ovation, because at this age also he is here kind enough to receive the award for lifetime achievement, and I'm sure there are many more miles to go.
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, प्रकृतरे कई जने कहिथिले जे बयस कोनोसी कार्य साधन करिबा पई केबे भी प्रतिबंधक साजेना एवं वर्तमान जो लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड आमे प्रदान करूछे द इंटरव्यू टाइम्स परिवार तरफरु यह केवल एक आरंभ मात्र. जेकोसी बयस आपण युवकत्व दर्शाई जेकोसी बयस दृढ़ इच्छा शक्ति बल आपण सफलतार शीर्ष सोपान रे पहुँची पारे. निश्चित भाव द इंटरव्यू टाइम्स रो नियारा परंपरा प्रथा युवपीढ़ी को उत्साहित करिवो सेतरे कोनोसी संदेह नाही एवं जहाँ पाखरे 6 दशंधि अधिक समय धरी अभिज्ञता रही ओडिशार अभिवृद्धि को वृद्धि करबा पई तांकर एक्सपीरियंस तांकर अवदान को आम समस्त को उत्साहित कर पारिछन्ति. गोटे जोरदार ताली हेबा दरकार फॉर अ लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्डी C.A. Purushottam Lal Kandoe. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time we go ahead with our next awardee, Lifetime Achievement Awardee. Thank you very much, Team The Interview Times, for recognizing and acknowledging the efforts of such visionaries who have truly gone the distance, made a difference to our society with their vision and long-stinted support. And I'm sure this award, this recognition will really inspire tens and thousands of youngsters out there. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. ये सुंदर मुहूर्त भावर आदान प्रदान यह केवल संवर्धनार पर्व नुहे बरम अनेक वरिण्य अतिथिंकर आशीर्वाद नहीं आज रे कार्यक्रम को खूब सुंदर भाव में आम आगे नहीं पारिछे. आशा करुचे नेशनल सीईओ कॉन्क्लेव 2025 रो नियारा प्रथा परंपरा प्रत्येक वर्ष ये भाव में समस्त को उत्साहित करो. थैंक यू वेरी मच. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for our next Lifetime Achievement Awardee. Let's welcome Shri Satpal Singh, the founder of Pal Heights Hotel. A round of applause for the man himself.
In the realm of business and philanthropy, there are individuals who leave an indelible mark on society, standing out from their contemporaries through their exceptional leadership abilities, ethical corporate practices, and unwavering commitment to humanitarian causes. Mr. Satpal Singh is undoubtedly one such individual who transcends generations with his remarkable achievements. Not only he has transformed the automotive and hospitality industry in the state, but also serves as an inspiration to the younger generation. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Mr. Satpal Singh.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for such love and affection. Now it's time for our next Lifetime Achievement Awardee, Professor Dr. Satya Prakash Panda, founder, president of GIET University, Gunapur, and chairperson of Gandhi Group of Institutions. A round of applause for Professor Dr. Satya Prakash Panda.
In the tribal heartland of Orissa, where education was once a distant dream, Professor Dr. Satya Prakash Panda has built a sprawling academic empire that stands as a monument to vision, grit, and social commitment. His journey from a humble academician to a transformative educationist has reshaped not only the destiny of thousands of students, but also the socio-economic fabric of an entire region.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, कोरोनसी कारण बसतः Professor Dr. Satya Prakash Panda महोदय आम गणर उपस्थित रही पारु नाहांती किंतु द इंटरव्यू टाइम्स परिवार तरफरु Professor Dr. Satya Prakash Panda महोदय को बहुत बहुत शुभेच्छा ज्ञापन करबा को चाहिबी. So thank you very much for receiving this award on his behalf. वर्तमान समय आसीछि आम परवर्ती कैटेगरी आड़ को बढ़िबा the most inspirational administrator of the year, and this award goes to Shri Madhusudan Das, IAS collector Nuapada. गोटे जोरदार ताली सहित मंच उपरकु स्वागत करिबा.
Shri Madhusudan Das is the current district magistrate and collector of Nuapada district in Orissa. He assumed the role in August 2024. He has been actively involved in various initiatives, including leading a large-scale cleanliness and plantation drive and focusing on improving Aadhaar card coverage in the district. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had the opportunity to work under him a couple of years back, and he is truly a leader more than an administrator. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Sri Madhusudan Das.
Congratulations, sir, for this coveted award. Now it's time to go ahead with the next category, the most inspirational CEO of the year. And this award goes to Shri P.K. Mohapatra, Unit Head, IFCO, Paradeep.
In the complex and demanding world of fertilizers manufacturing, where precision, efficiency, and sustainability converge, Shri P.K. Mohapatra, Unit Head of IFCO, Paradeep, stands out as a leader who has transformed experience into excellence and vision into verifiable results. With more than 3 decades of industrial expertise behind him, Shri P.K. Mohapatra continues to lead one of the Asia's largest phosphatic fertilizers unit with a blend of technical mastery and human-centered leadership.
Thank you very much, Shri Mohapatra, for this coveted award. And now it's time for the most inspirational Vice Chancellor of the Year. And this award goes to Dr. Deepak Kumar Sahu, Vice Chancellor, VSSUT. A round of applause for the man himself.
In the lush green heartland of Orissa, where mornings rise with the scent of earth and bird song echoes through the trees, the story of Professor Dr. Deepak Kumar Sahu begins, not as a tale of sudden glory, but of quiet, persistent ascent. In 2025, his return to Orissa as the Vice Chancellor of VSSUT marked a homecoming, both professional and spiritually.
Congratulations, Dr. Sahu, for this coveted award. Now we have a special award for our building partner, Engineer Manoj Kumar Sahu, co-founder of Dion Group. Let's welcome Engineer Manoj Kumar Sahu with a thunderous round of applause.
From the humble village of Goda Amar Prasad in Odisha's Puri district to becoming a leading force behind one of the most dynamic business groups in the state, Mr. Sahu's journey is not only inspiring, it is a testament to the transformative power of belief and persistence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, because of some unforeseen circumstances, we regret the presence of Engineer Manoj Kumar Sahu, but sir would be receiving the word on his behalf. Please to convey our best wishes to the entire Dion group. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have a special award for our mobility partner, for Shri Sameta Rakesh Kumar Naidu, CEO at T&T Motors Private Limited, Odisha branch.
In an industry driven by speed, numbers and surface level glamour, Mr. Samita Rakesh Kumar Naidu stands out by leading with something far rarer, trust. As market CEO and at T&T Motors Private Limited, Odisha branch, one of the India's premier Mercedes-Benz dealership, Mr. Naidu isn't just moving luxury cars, he is shifting mindsets.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, ଆପଣ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବେ ଦୁଇଟି very stylish cars ଦେଖିପାରୁଥିବେ ହଲ୍କୁ ଆସିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ. All thanks to the entire team of T&T Motors for giving a perfect look to this event. Thank you very much, sir, for all the support. Now it's time for the construction brand of the year. Let's welcome Shri Subhash Chandra Tripathi, the proud founder of Abhipsha Constructions.
Some people build businesses, others build legacies. Mr. Subhash Chandra Tripathi does both. With integrity as his compass and Odisha in his heart, from humble beginning in a Ganjam village to leading national highway projects through his company, Abhipsha Construction Private Limited, Mr. Tripathi hasn't just built roads, he's built trust, livelihoods and value-driven model of growth that blends infrastructure with lasting social impact.
Congratulations, sir, for this coveted award and wishing you good luck for your future endeavors. Now it's time for our next awardee. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to call upon stage the Developer of the Year Award. And this award goes to Shri Subrat Raj, Managing Director, SST Developers.
In the ever-evolving skyline of Bhubaneswar, one name stands out as a beacon of innovation, trust and excellence. SST Developers, with a sharp focus on duplex residential projects, SST Developers has carved a niche for itself by creating homes that do far more than providing shelter.
Congratulations, sir, for this award, and we wish you good luck for your future endeavors to the entire team of SST Developers. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have an inspiring award for an inspiring personality, and the category is the Inspirational Doctor of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Dr. Sharmila Behra, faculty at Kalinga Institute of Dental Sciences, KIMS, KIIT, Bhubaneswar. A round of applause for Dr. Behra for the Inspirational Doctor of the Year 2025.
Not all contributions to society are made on grand stages or in public view. Some unfold quietly, steadily, and with lasting impact. Dr. Sharmila Behra is one such figure whose journey through dentistry, education, and social services reflects a rare blend of dedication, humility, and purpose.
Congratulations, ma'am, for this coveted award. And now it's time for the Manufacturing Brand of the Year. And this award goes to Shri Satyajit Mohanty, Director of Manishri Refractories and Ceramics Private Limited.
In the heart of Odisha's industrial corridor lies a legacy forged in extreme heat, tempered by innovation and driven by generational commitment. At the helm of this legacy, Mr. Satyajit Mohanty, Director of Manishri Refractories and Ceramic Private Limited, a company that has not only withstood the test of time but has continuously evolved to meet the changing needs of steel, aluminium and petrochemical industries.
Congratulations, sir, for this award. And ladies and gentlemen, our next category is the Best Realtor of the Year. And this award goes to Shri Dipti Ranjan Sahu, CEO of Goodwill Developers.
As Bhubaneswar rises into the league of modern Indian cities, its skyline is being shaped not just by concrete and steel, but by visionaries who dare to think beyond the ordinary. Among them, Mr. Dipti Ranjan Sahu, CEO of Goodwill Developers, is leading a quiet revolution, one that is redefining luxury real estate in Odisha with bold ambition and uncompromising quality.
Congratulations, sir, for the coveted award. Ladies and gentlemen, our next awardee for the category Most Inspiring Leader in the Field of Healthcare. And this award goes to Dr. Madhuri Patnaik, founder and chairman of Sparsh Healthcare. Most Inspiring Leader in the Field of Healthcare. A round of applause for Dr. Patnaik.
A revered name in the world of healthcare, Dr. Patnaik has created her own niche, backed by years of professional experience and work ethics. Dr. Madhuri Patnaik is the Senior Consultant General and Advanced Laparoscopic and Bariatric Surgery (MBBS) at Sparsh Healthcare and leading the pioneering healthcare organization to great heights in the state.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next award for the category Most Inspirational Educationist of the Year. And this award goes to Dr. Arya Patnaik, Secretary of Rourkela Institute of Management Studies and RIMS Group of Institutions, Odisha. Let's welcome Dr. Arya Patnaik.
In a nation where education is often discussed in silos between traditional academia and evolving industry needs, Dr. Arya Patnaik has emerged as a powerful bridge between the two. With over 3 decades of industrial leadership and a deeply impactful role in academic administration, he exemplifies the rare blend of practitioner insight and educational vision.
Congratulations, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this phase of awardees and felicitation ceremony. Now I take this humble opportunity to request all the awardees to please join us back on stage for a group picture. We want to seize this moment forever. ମୁଁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବି ସମ୍ବର୍ଦ୍ଧିତ ପ୍ରତିଭାଙ୍କୁ ନିଜ ନିଜ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ସହିତ ପ୍ଲିଜ୍ ଆମ ସହିତ ଜଏନ୍ କରିବି ଫର୍ ଏ ଗ୍ରୁପ୍ ପିକ୍ଚର। ଏହି ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତକୁ ସବୁଦିନ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ କ୍ୟାମେରା ଲେନ୍ସରେ କଏଦ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବୁ। ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ CEO କନକ୍ଲେଭ୍ 2025 ର ଆୱାର୍ଡ ସେରିମନିର ପ୍ରଥମ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟାୟ ସରିଯାଇଛି। ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟାୟ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ ଖୁବ୍ ଶୀଘ୍ର ଆଗେଇ ନେବୁ। And after the group picture session, we have 5 interesting panel discussions wherein we have the who's who of the industry. ମୁଁ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବି ସମସ୍ତ ସମ୍ବର୍ଦ୍ଧିତ ପ୍ରତିଭା ଆପଣମାନେ ଆଗକୁ ଆସିଯିବେ ନିଜ ନିଜ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ସହିତ ଏବଂ ଆମେ ଏହି ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତକୁ ସବୁଦିନ ପାଇଁ କଏଦ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବୁ। ଯେଉଁ ଆୱାର୍ଡିଜ୍ ଆଜି ଆମ ଗହଣରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି, it is truly a pleasure. Thank you very, very much for being a stalwart in your respective fields.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all our awardees with the dignitaries on the stage. Thank you so very much. Now we will quickly move on to the conclave, and we will begin with the
Samaso.
first round.